Hey, it's Rada. So today I would like you to join me for a workout. My health's declining, so my good days are far and few between, but today I am able to work out and I'm going to work out and decided to do it with the BOSU. And my same sequence as always, a little very brief warm up this time. 5 exercises, 10 reps of each, and then you can keep repeating that as many times as you want, or just do it once and end with stretching with me. And I hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions or any issues come up, please feel free to reach out and send me a message, and I will try to help you out the best I can. All right, we're gonna get started with the BOSU ball and flipping it over. So the dome side is on the bottom and the hard side is on the top. And to start, we're just going to practice plank position. So placing the hands on the sides of the ball, trying to smush it down flat and stack the shoulders over your wrists, and then just lift the toes so you're in a push-up position. So from here, you want to be flexing the feet, pushing through the heels, pulling the belly button up towards your lower back, and keep breathing. And I'm just going to hold it another 10 seconds. This is going to bring the blood flow into all of the muscles in your body and get warmed up really quick. And when you're ready, just come down to your knees. We're going to go right into a little stretch in child's pose. So sit back to your heels. Reach your arms out. Try to bring your forehead down. So I'm going to use the BOSU as a weight today. So for some people this would be way too light, but if you use it right, you can get a nice little workout from it. So you're going to hold the edges, bring your elbows out wide. You're going to use this as a chest press first. So just push it straight up into the air and then bring it back down to your chest. Slow and controlled. Push up. And then you want to inhale on your way down and exhale as you lift up. So just stop right there. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can lift your feet up so you're in a tabletop position. You want to try to get the knees right over your hips. If you pull them in, your lower abs don't have to work at all. If you stack them right above the hips, the lower abs are starting to engage and work. Just try to keep your lower back pushed down. We're going to keep going with the chest press. So we're going to do 10 more. Inhale on the way down, exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I'm going to have you just bring that right over your head and let it land. And we're going to sit up. We're going to do 10 push-ups. And I'm going to let you pick. I'm going to do them with my knees on the BOSU ball. You could also do it, I'll demonstrate with toes first. So if you do your toes, you want your toes on, feet about a little bit, or hands a little wider than shoulder width, and do your push-ups here. If you want an easier version, which is what I want to do today, is put your knees right on each side of the bullseye, lock your hands out so you're in that plank position. You want a straight diagonal line from your shoulders to your knees. Just make sure your butt's not up in the air. And we're going to inhale on the way down, exhale as you push up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, good. Just stretch back. So you have you interlace your hands behind your back, just pull the shoulders down, get a little stretch. See if you can lift your hands up behind you. Good, relax. All right, we're gonna do some side lying work. So, you can bring the BOSU. Your hip is gonna be on the side. So you don't want your hip right on top of the bullseye up this high. You want it kind of halfway between the bullseye and the floor. And that's where the hip should go. And then you can come down onto your forearm and elbow. Your bottom leg is wherever it's comfortable and feels like you have good support. And take the top leg straight out. So I want you, we're going to be doing leg lifts, but I want you using your obliques and the lower abs to help you lift the leg up. So I find the best strategy is just keeping your hand right on your waist here so you can feel the connection. So make sure you're not sinking into the shoulder joint, really push away from the floor and then lift the leg and lower. And you're not trying to fling it up as high as you can go. That's not the exercise. So imagine you have like a stack of books right on your hip. You're just lifting it as high as you can control the movement with the muscle. And back down. And then try to tap into these lower abs, helping the leg move up and down. That should be about 5 here. Do 5 more. Try to pull the belly button back towards your spine. Keep the abs engaged. Last one, let's hold this one up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. So you're going to take it into a little bit of a core exercise, or more of a core exercise. And take this bottom arm, let it slide down. Take it behind your head. Take the top hand behind your neck. Get a nice stretch. And try to sit up. And then slowly lower down. Deep breath in. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. So if these feel too hard, then you just want to slide your hip down a little bit more. So make sure you're in a good spot before we continue on. We've got 8 more of these. We're halfway there, 5 to go. 4, 3, 2 more, and then the last one. Good, just get a nice stretch, reach your arm over your head. And you're going to combine those 2 exercises together. Alright, so if you felt like you were up too high, just scoot down a little bit, because both ends at the same time means it's getting harder. So starting here, as you lift up, you're going to lift your leg up too. And then come down. Good. Inhale on the way down. Exhale as you lift up. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stretch. Thankfully, we have 2 sides of the body. So now we get to do the other side. Just switch over and start with your hip right in that midpoint and just stretch over. And you want to make sure kind of getting the elbow and shoulder in as much of a straight line as you can so you feel supported. Make sure you're not sinking into the shoulder. And then let's lift this. Engage the abs and do your leg lift and lower. Good. 5, halfway there. 6, keep the core engaged, really connect with the abs, helping you lift your leg. This is either 10 or 11. Good, stop there. Let's take the bottom arm out from under you. Take the hand behind the head. Other hand. Get a little stretch first. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift up. 1. So you might find this feels different on one side or the other, so just readjust before we do the next 9. Good. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. Good. Hold this one up. Pull your belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take the top arm, give it a nice pull. Good. So now I've got both sides at the same time. Just make sure you're in a good position. You want to make sure this bottom leg is really stabilizing you. Get a nice stretch. I like to kind of create more length over the BOSU. And then when you're ready, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift both sides up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, last one. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stretch. Alright, that was 4 exercises, 10 reps of each, so we need 1 more to complete the round. So we're going to do 10, 10, 10s. So this one, your chest is going on the BOSU ball, and you're trying to find, let's say, my rib cage is going right on the bullseye on top, and then my belly button's below the bullseye. And your bottom half of your body, so you can engage your legs and keep them out like that, will give you a little bit more of isometric exercise in the lower body. Or if you're getting tuckered out and need a little bit of a modified version like me, put your knees down and you can just keep your lower body as just purely for support. Alright, so it's the upper body that's doing the work. So arms are out wide, and start by lifting your chin and chest as high as you can. So this should engage the back muscles you're already working. If you don't feel your back muscles engaged, you need to scoot forward a little bit more and then try again, okay? So arms are out wide, your palms are facing down towards the floor. Lift your hands up to the ceiling, squeeze and release. Do that 10 times. 2, 3. Try to go straight up and down versus back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now turn your thumbs to face up towards the ceiling, palms face forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. We got one more round of these. Turn your palms to face behind you, thumbs face down. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Oh, you can come off. And then we're going to switch back to that child's pose. So just put the hands on top of the BOSU, sit your butt back towards your heels, let your belly and chest drop down. Good, relax. So if that didn't feel like very much of a workout to you, you can go back to the beginning and keep repeating it as many rounds as it takes. But if you're dealing with illness like I am, that was just enough. So we're gonna stretch it out now. I'm gonna start by sitting just like I am. Put your hands behind you. The way your fingers are pointed is entirely based on your mobility, so find what's comfortable for you. Walk your hands back, doing this chest stretch here and shoulders, and then scoot your butt forward to intensify the stretch. Just hold it here with the chest. Now we're going to actually use the BOSU for our stretching. So I want you to place it behind you. And first, I'm going to have you just let your kind of, let's say my middle back is hitting, I think my shoulders, like the base of my neck is right on top of the bullseye. I'm just going to hang over backwards. So this is going to just stretch more of the upper back into a back bend. You can reach your arms overhead to make it more intense if you want. If it's already intense enough, you can make it more of a chest opening with arms out to the side. So just play with your arms right now. Find what's most comfortable. You can have your legs straight out, or if you want a little groin stretch, just bring your knees out wide. So just take a couple deep breaths here. Bring your knees together if you have them out wide. You're going to sit up, and all we're going to do is we're going to keep moving further backwards on the ball to bend our spine in different areas. So we started up here with the thoracic spine. We're going to go a little bit lower, so just scoot your butt back closer to the ball. Now I can feel kind of my lower back hitting the BOSU ball. And do the same thing again. Just start to stretch back. Go slow. If you want, you can support your head. Just interlace your hands behind your neck. Start to lean back. Get the back bend as much as you feel like it's okay. So if this feels too intense, then you're just gonna wanna come out of it, maybe scoot your butt back down a little and try again. If your head's resting on the ball, then you can let go of your hands and try again, reaching the arms up, get a nice stretch here. Reach the arms out wide, see where your chest stretch is coming. We're gonna do one more back bend. I'm just gonna change. You're gonna actually sit right at the base of the BOSU ball. So I need my butt off the floor and on the BOSU. This should put you in the right position. So bring your hands back first and just support yourself. Come down to your forearms. From here, you're just gonna kind of try to slide your hands out and come into this back bend until your head hits the floor. So once your head's supported, bring your arms out wide so you feel stable, like you're not gonna fall over. And then you can straighten out one leg. And if that feels okay, then straighten out the other leg. If one leg already feels like you can kind of feel some stuff going on in your ribs or lower back, then I would just do one leg at a time, because two legs is a pretty intense back bend right here. You're not quite used to if you sit a lot, so just take your time. If you're doing just one leg, then switch legs now. Try two legs again, now that you're a little bit looser on both sides. And reach the arms up over the body. So right now, just try to make your body as long as you can. Reach your ankles and heels down a little bit lower. Reach up through the fingertips. Good long stretch. And then you can come out of it however it's comfortable. So I like to just roll on my side. And that's enough. So from there, just a couple more stretches. We're gonna do the seated cat-cow. So grab your shins, sit up tall, look up to the ceiling. From here, just lift your collarbones further. Try to push your heart forward. And then the opposite, round your spine. Try to pull your belly away from your thighs while you're bringing your forehead towards your knees. Lengthen back up as long and tall as you can. And then round again. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Bring your chin down to your chest, up to the ceiling, back to center, look to your left, look to your right, back to center, bring your ear to your shoulder. Other side. You are all done. I hope that helps you feel good, gets you a little stronger, gets a little sweat going, some endorphins, and you can go on with your day and be proud of your little workout. that felt good. I hope you hit subscribe and get the notifications, and I'll see you here next week.